My heart wants to sing every song. It is like the wings of the bird that flies from the bay to the trees. My heart wants to fly like the time that starts from a church on a green, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is ready to pray. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be filled with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Well, I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Well, there's no doubt about Ermengarde. Religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious sister. Let's see, there's Christina, and there's Maria.
Well, after last night, I don't see how there can be any doubt the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bertha. The Reverend Mother has brought me, she's here.
Sister Sophia. The mistress of the postulant and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
Well, I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be getting into trouble, doesn't she? Exactly what I say. She winds the tree and swings her knee. Her dress has got a tail.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair. And I believe the whistle she's a melody. I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real,
she's always late for everything.
except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but my favorite birthday dear. Glory is not an answer to the abbey.
you all. Here. Sit down, Maria. I'd like to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late. And after you've been so kind and given me permission to leave.
It wasn't about your being late, Maria.
I must have awakened half the Abbey before Sister Margaret had heard me and opened the gate.
Very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you had lost your way. And to be lost at night on that mountain...
Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh,
When I was a little girl, I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I would see the sisters at work and hear them sing on the way to vespers. Many times I went back up and all the way. Which brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that we have a rule about singing.
But that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaret was always reminding me too late after I started singing.
And the day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice?
Another that kind of song.
I came to the window, and when you saw me, you stopped.
Yes, that's been in my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind, too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child. Can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, while geese fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites and the bee stings, when I feel sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and none of it so sad.
Raindrops and roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudel, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and there I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and there I don't feel so bad.
We were both singing at the top of our voices.
You're right. It's that kind of a song.
Singing it always makes me feel better. Reverend Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, in spite of what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we lived, were you?
No, but I pray and I try
What is the most important lesson you've learned here?
to find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept? you wore when you came to us. Is it still in the robing room?
I know, Mother. I'm sure that's been given to the poor. Sister Margaret said that when we entered the Abbey. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Mother. Please, no.
For a while only, Maria.
But this is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world for a time, you'll return to us knowing what we expect of you and that we do.
I know what you expect, and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria.
This is God's will. Where am I to go?
There's a family. Family of 7 children. You like children. You're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September?
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll get very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship.
Reverend Mother, have I permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
What will a day be like? I wonder. What will my future be? I wonder. It would be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. Your heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me?
Yes, sir?
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Well, sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're happy to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
I don't know, sir. She just said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Was Louisa playing any of her tricks again? Putting toes in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She is coming from Nonberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call, was that for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz. But before you arrived, there was a call for you from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number for you in the pen.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. How many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler
Ah, Herr Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you, and it'll be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? It gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
Well, with that scatterbrained delivery boy. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of a shipping.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have been important. You will wait here.
I'm Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein...
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here... Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
But I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself another dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I will see that you are given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. We'll find out how far they have progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signals, you will step forward and repeat your names. You, Fräulein, will listen and hear the signals so that you may call them when you want them.
Liesel. Lisa. Kurt. Brigitte. Martha.
Gretel. Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listen.
I won't have to whistle for the Reverend Captain. What I meant is, I'll be with him all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have the charge only to come when they hear the signals. Now, Fräulein, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
Sir, you won't have to trouble yourself. I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
This is my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria. is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper. Well, Maria. Please be sure that her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
I will now give you with the children. You are in command.
Pardon me, sir. You didn't tell me how I was to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. At ease. Well, now that there's just us, I would like you to tell me your names again and how old you are.
I'm Hazel. I'm 16 and I don't. You're the governor.
I'm glad you told me. We'll go see Fred.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14, and I'm impossible.
Oh? Who told you that?
Fraulein Josephine, 4 governesses ago.
I'm Brigitte. You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa. She's 13 and you're smart. I'm 9 and I think the dress you're wearing is the ugliest one I ever saw. Brigitte, you mustn't say anything like that. Why not? Don't you think it's ugly? If I did, I would say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost.
That's a nice age to speak. 11 almost.
I'm Martin. I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday and I'd like a big parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. And you're 5? Now you're practically a lady. Now I have something to share with you. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business. No, Lisa, don't. I like it. What's in here?
My guitar.
What is it for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Of course you sing. Everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
Not any?
No.
Well, now I know where I'm going to start. Take you on the stage. Come on. Over here. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with
A, B, C.
when you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. The first we know just happened to be. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Come, I'll make it easier. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, my name, I call myself. A long way to run. So I need a pudding thread. Long, I know to for a fun. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. Like a bring and like to
on, all the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you try. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. Now we put it all together. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. It doesn't mean anything. So we put words in. One word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing anything.
You said one note for every word.
Yes, Brigitte, I did.
But when you sing anything, you put 3 notes on one word.
Yes, that's right. Sometimes we do that. Okay, all together. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything. A deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. My name, I call myself, oh, a long way to run. So I need a holy prayer, so I let you follow. Sing and take the gentle breath that can bring us back to dawn.
Liesel,
Yes?
you don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
No, I'm not really.
Oh, yes, you are. I mean, how did you know just 2 nights ago that you'd be here at this time tonight with a telegram from France?
Every year on this date, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
You see, you are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you're going to have another telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come by mistake with a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the gal I live with. No one's supposed to know he's here. Don't tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father is pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrians.
Well, some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. They're getting ready to... Let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Oh, don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
Oh, I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesel?
16. What's wrong with that?
little girl on an empty stage for fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and bruettes and cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face the world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
I'm getting ready for bed.
Marlon, Maria, it's Frau Schmidt.
Oh, come in, Frau Schmidt.
The captain is going to Vienna tomorrow. I brought the cloth he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, nice of him. Even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope he likes it because I want to ask him for more.
More?
Oh, not for me. For the children. For play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
But they're children. They have to climb trees and roll in the grass. Think of all the rocks in the caves.
The captain said the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes, thank you.
There will be new curtains for the window in the alcove. They'll be hung tomorrow.
These curtains are very nice.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he tries to be governess. Sometimes I think that children get rid of their governesses just so they can see their father again.
You must want to see them, too.
Well, ever since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. You can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music?
And he used to love music. We had wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing, and he would play the violin or guitar. But now it's shut all that out of his life.
So that's the way he is where he is. But not to have music, that's wrong for him, and wrong for the children, too.
Yes, well, it won't work out. The captain may marry again before the summer's over.
Oh, that would change everything. They'd have a music again.
Yes, well, it looks like it's going to rain. You better close your window. Good night.
Good night. Dear God, I know now that you've sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother, prepare them to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. I pray this become a happy family in my sight. God bless the captain, God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Martha, and little Gretel. Oh yes, I forgot the other word. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother, Sister Margaret, and everybody in Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Are you going to tell me? Help her to know that I'm her friend, and help her to tell me what she's been up to. Help me to be understanding and may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen. I was out taking a walk, and someone locked all the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake anyone up. So when I saw the window was open, you're not going to stop Father, are you? Did you climb that trellis to get up here? That's how they always got up here to play tricks on the other governors. Louise has to make it up with a whole jar of spiders in her hand. Spiders? Oh. Liesel, are you sure you are walking all by yourself? You know, if we wash the dress out tonight, nobody would notice it by tomorrow. Then all of us would be just between you and me. You could put this on, put your dress to soak in the bathtub, come back here and we'll have a talk. I told you earlier today I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do. Oh, Gretel, it's you. You're not scared, are you? Oh, you're not afraid of a thunderstorm. Where are the others?
So asleep, so not scared.
Oh, no. Look. Come, all of you, up on the bed. Really? Just this once. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
Oh, we won't see them. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't frightened too, are you?
Oh, no. You just wanted to be sure you were.
Friedrich, was this your idea?
No, it was Kurt.
That's the one I left out. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning said something to the thunder. And the thunder answers back.
I wish it wouldn't answer back so loud.
Well, maybe if we all sing loud enough, we won't hear the thunder. High on a hill with a lonely gopher, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Loud from the voice of the lonely gopher, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Folks in the town would quite remember, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Last and clear when the gopher forward, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, oh, lay-o-lay-o, oh, oh, lady-o-lay. Oh, oh, lady-o-lay-o, lady-o-lay-o-lay. A prince on a bridge of a candle motor, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Men on a road with a load to tow her, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Man in the midst of a traveling lover, lay-o-lay-o-lay. Men drinking beer with the foam of laughter, lay-o-lay-o-loo. Oh, oh, lady-o-lay, oh, oh, lady-o-lay, oh,
Did you tell Herr Detweiler that we're having coffee in here?
Yes, sir. He's still on the telephone.
Oh, thank you.
Any sign of the children, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that green stretch of woods over there. The way the wind rushes through it. It's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village. That's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating mass. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of it. And when I do, it's exciting.
Exciting? I've never been called exciting before.
You know, I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You're a little like those mountains, except you keep moving. How can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Well, perhaps I've been searching for a reason to come back here to stay.
Georg, I like it here very much.
Max can't still be on the phone. I know he's desperate about finding singers for the Kulzberg Festival, but... You like it here?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is. And I'm president.
You, president of a corporation?
After all, I ran Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I just can't see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, guys. Herr Detweiler would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning?
He's just finished.
Oh.
I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Kulzberg Festival? The finest choral group in all of Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all of Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Matt, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got now is a basso, who isn't even profundo.
Matt, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Stockholm, Rome, London.
On Georg's telephone?
Of course. How else could I afford it? Why am I here?
Well, I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why wouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Matt!
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Georg, speaking as a government official, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our Abbey, Nonnberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
In the next few days, I'll have to travel around looking at choirs, quartets, glee clubs,
You'll be here for reveals then, won't you?
Of course.
Ah.
It was in a town just about that size, Watson, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival and toured all over the world.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
And by the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated old castle? Rumpelstiltskin?
Oh, Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you have an intimate dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's hard to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
It's not a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
Well, they should have been here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional flight because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you convinced Georg to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You You know what it is, don't you?
No.
It's money, of course.
Money?
He's rich and you're rich. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. And garret rooms of which there's the lovers starve and snuggle. They struggle through misfortunes which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich, you very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
No little shack do you share with me. We do not sleep from a mortgage. Nary a care in the world have we.
How can love survive?
You run a pond and you mow a lawn. I have a plane and a diesel yacht. Plenty of dollars
You haven't got. How can love survive?
No rides for us on the top of a rock in the face of the freezing breezes.
You make your goals in your comfy old Rolls or in one of your Mercedeses.
Far, very far off the sea are we. We and his are at the sea are we. 2 millionaires with a dream are we. We're keeping romance alive. 2 millionaires with a dream are we. We'll make our love survive. No little cold water flats have we, warmed by the glow of the golden sea.
Up to your necks, security. How can love survive?
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go out and feel for you. I cannot die like the meal for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasures. When you are poor, it is toujours l'amour, for l'amour, l'amour and leisure.
Caught in our gold-plated chains are we. Lost in our wealthy domains are we. Trapped by our castles of pain, but we'll keep romance alive.
Trapped by our capital gates are we.
We'll make our love.
Make your love survive.
What do you want?
Oh, Captain, I don't.
Hi! Who are you?
I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler. I am Herr Detweiler.
You have delivered your telegram, now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am an auctioneer. I will not be Heil.
I think I'll go freshen up a bit.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just make sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable. Hey, Detweiler. There's a call for you. I'll take it.
Oh, Captain, you're home!
Straight line! Get cleaned up! Get into your uniforms and report back here! At once! We're line!
We're
Where did they get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to tell me that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes. They've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Montrapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They're just unhappy little marching.
I don't care to hear from you about my children.
You've got to hear from someone.
I
You're
said
not alone.
I don't care to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her as one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof, he needs you, he needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Regina could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Kurt is sensitive, and you brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. You've got to let her have a good time. Marta, I don't know about it yet, but someone has to find out about her. And little Gretel just wants to be loved. Oh, please, Captain, love them. They need you.
Stop. Stop it. Go pack your bags and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you've gone, there'll be... What is that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
For children.
My children singing?
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when she came. Yes, you must hear.
Children, I'd like to have you show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Yes, show me the garden. I want to see everything. And with you, too. I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure I won't get them straight for a long time. My name is Marta. I'm Marta.
You were right. I don't even know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want you so much. After I'm gone.
No. I want you to stay.
I can give any help.
You have helped already. You have brought music back into my home. I'd forgotten. I guess I won't be needing this anymore. Thank you.
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey?
I'm going
me?
Not a German or cross me.
There's going to be an entourage soon, and I warn you, and everyone like you. That includes our host.
It's much more pleasant on the terrace. Oh no. It's nice to have you in the Baroness here again. Oh no, just a headache. I'm on my way out to find her now. We'll meet you on the terrace.
I did not mean to wear
Half the people are invited. I'm speaking to the other half.
Well, maybe they're having a good time. Not speaking to Charlie.
Thank you. See if you'd like to stop the brandy.
No, Kurt, I haven't danced on there since I was a little girl.
Come on, you remember it.
No, I haven't danced for so long.
Come on, you said left hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. First the boy and the girl meet. Then they go for a stroll. Hop, step.
No, Kurt. That's wrong. I'll show you.
I don't remember anymore.
No, Kurt. That's how it's done.
Your face is all right.
Is it? I guess I'm not very used to dancing. Well, hello there. Good evening, Carshire.
I hope you're feeling better, Crusher.
Yes, thank you, Kurt.
Hello, Uncle Max. We're having a party.
Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Who's that?
Elsa, by far, you're the most beautiful corporation president in the world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner. Oh dear. Now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Liesel, where did tell Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places at the dinner table? And I'd like to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places.
We need another woman.
Who? Liesel?
Oh no, she's much too young. I'll ask Maria.
You're not serious?
But of course.
But she's a nursemaid.
I don't think of it that way.
I don't mind, but you can't expect your friends to dine with her.
Why not?
Elsa, tell them why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max, we can use you tonight.
Crusher, there's company bags out there.
Come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour.
off. Frustrated he didn't have a headache. She was just trying to get out of the party. She was faking.
Now, Rita, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father she's been dodging these people all evening.
That doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. It's very important that your children like frustrated.
I like her all right. Why is it so important?
I think she's going to be your mother.
Oh, Roy, Father couldn't marry her. Why he couldn't?
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Now, Brigida, that's just the kind of
We
thing.
must know that.
No, Brigida.
Remember the other night when we were singing the Edelweiss song? When we finished, you laughed at him, gave him the words. He didn't forget the words. He stopped staring at you. And the way his voice sounds when he speaks to you.
Brigida, no, stop.
And just now when you're dancing, the way you looked at him, you're in love with him.
One more dance, Gretel, and then to bed. Oh, Maria, you're not going to have dinner with the children tonight. You'll have dinner down here with us.
No, I can't.
Oh, yes, it's all been arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, and Maria, wear that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was lovely, soft and white.
Sir, shall I announce dinner?
Oh, no, not yet. The children will want to say goodnight. Oh, Gaylord. I wanted the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, Elsa's not here.
Please, Gaylord, the way they did it for me. It was so sweet.
But not for strangers.
Please, Gaylord, for me.
Presto changeo.
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of playing from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery and
Elsa, they're absolutely extraordinary.
Berlin Maria taught them to do it.
That's exactly what I've been looking for the Carlsberg Festival.
Now, wait a minute, Matt.
7 children singers in the same family.
Matt, Gail didn't even want them to sing for the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
So you have influence.
Matt!
It's for the good of Austria, and it wouldn't do me any harm.
Sister Christine, take our new postulate to the robing room. Lester, my daughter.
Reverend Mother, Maria's back to see you. I know it's taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, yet she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Do you know?
She doesn't speak, only in prayer.
I'll see her. This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. What happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened.
I was confused. I never felt that way before. And I knew I couldn't stay. And over here, I would be safe.
Maria,
Here I would be weak.
our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face him again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Brigida said that I was, and that her father was in love with me. And there he was, and we were looking at each other, and I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay.
But you do like him, Maria.
Oh, yes.
And did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on guard there, and to have asked the captain's love would have been wrong.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. I remember the first time we talked, you said you remembered your father and mother before they died. Were they happy?
Oh, yes, Reverend Mother, they were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is how God wants you to spend your love.
I pledge my life to God's service. I pledge my life to God.
Maria, if you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God any less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, no, Reverend Mother, please don't ask me to do that. Please let me stay here.
These walls were not made to shut out your problems, Maria. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
You have to look for it.
Start us off, please. That's nice. Very nice. But it's no good. Imagine that you're standing on the stage of a concert hall.
What concert hall, Matt?
Maybe Carlsberg Concert Hall. Just a concert hall full of people. Let's try it again. Gretel, why don't you sing so loud?
I can't. I got a
Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The night of the party you sing so beautifully. Let's try it again. Georg, the little ones wanted to sing for me, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
You don't need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But Georg, I've had experience with choirs, quartets, glee.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Go on
Fräulein
here.
Maria always started with...
We're not to mention Fräulein Maria.
I feel like a brisk walk. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are we going to sing?
With the sound of music, with song, sing and song.
No, not that. Not that.
Is it fine for you to come back?
No, darling, I don't think so. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only one she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed?
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened for her to leave us like this without even saying goodbye.
Are you sure Fräulein Maria isn't coming back?
I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good. I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Yes. It was all settled last night. I'm very happy.
better. She used to sing that song, remember? Yeah? All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better?
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn light, when the breeze sings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite thing, and then I don't feel so bad.
Children, I'm so happy to see you. I must find your father right away.
I'll find it. I'll go with you.
How's your sore finger?
You remember.
Lisa, are you all right? Yes, I'm all right. Many telegrams lately? No, Fraulein. They'll be glad to go to boarding school. Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. I have so much I want to talk to you.
We have a lot to tell you, too.
I'm sure you have a great deal to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is that father's going to be married.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
He just told us himself.
I found it.
Lisa,
Vita, boy. Maria, what's in the nursery?
you come back?
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, not even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Please forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask me. Anyway, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay?
Only until arrangements can be made for another governess.
Oh no, the children have missed you very much. Everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong. We'll talk about it later. Go up to the children now. Maria, another dress?
We have a new postulant.
Like that, we'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it.
Georg, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see? I know. That makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
That's fine, but while you were gone, I had a long-distance call from Berlin. Who would be calling from Berlin? They said you don't.
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. What happened if other people do?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he keep accepting those phone calls from Berlin?
Because if they do change their minds, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, the way I see it, there was a man lying on his deathbed, and the priest killed the man and said, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And the man said, "At this time, I prefer to make no enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
What would happen to your property?
To your children?
To the people you hold close to you, Elsa and me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
I'd do what any sane man would do. I'd hold down tight and wait for it to all blow over.
And you think it will?
Yes.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against razor sharp, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith and your reliance on an obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sun. And every time it turns another somersault, another day goes by. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. And I know, though I cannot tell you why, that I'm not going to worry, no, I'm not going to worry every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting at a cockeyed angle, we make a cockeyed circle round the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. If the earth wants to roll around the sun, you're a fool if you worry over, fool if you worry over anything but this one, number one.
That's you.
That's I.
And I.
And me. That all-absorbing character.
That fascinating creature.
That super special feature.
So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolves around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, and I know, though I cannot tell you why. That's charming. And as long as I'm living, just as long as I'm living, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as I. Nothing else as wonderful as we agree. Each one is important to himself. But you can't save yourself by giving up. And you can't outwit a lion by putting your head
You're calling from Berlin.
in the lion's mouth.
Tell him I'll call him back.
You might as well take it now, Matt.
Go, go, go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them. Captain. Oh, I beg your pardon. Maria. Georg, you didn't tell me Fräulein Maria was back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children wanted if they could take a holiday tomorrow from their lessons so that we can all go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
Thank you. That would make them very happy. And they've been permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader. Captain, the children tell me you're going to be married.
Oh? Well, I'm afraid the children were wrong. Georg, I've got to finish packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must. I will tell Franz that at the car waiting.
I can do that. I'll be the same, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing. But you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margaret always says that when God shuts the door.
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
The Mother Abbess. She said you have to look for your life.
Often, when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. Then one day, one night, suddenly it stands before you.
Yes.
As I look at you now, I realize this is not something that has just happened. It's something I've known deep inside of me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigida. She said that when we were dancing that night.
She was quite right. That wasn't just any ordinary dance, was it?
I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you've grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I will take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
But I don't want to go anywhere. All I could ever wish for is right here.
An ordinary couple is all we'll ever be. For all I want of living is to give love to me. To love and we together while time goes on its glide. To kiss you every morning and to kiss you every night. We'll meet our daily problems as when day is done. For unravel each other in the rising sun. An ordinary couple across the years will ride, our arms around each other, and until we're not afraid, our arms around each other.
You know, those two have to get together.
Who?
Mother Abbess